Okay, so proprioceptive work. This is important, right? So, again, I'm going to hold on to the bar. And we're going to just stand nice and tall. And we're going to do one leg off first. So I'm going to take a right leg off first and put the foot, my leg is parallel, my foot's around the ankle bone area there, and we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. So while we're holding this for 30 seconds, proprioceptive work, important for all balance, or another word for balance. So as you're standing on one leg, your body is trying to figure out how to do it, right? So there's a lot of times when you stand on one leg, you want to fall to one side. So as you're trying to figure that out, you really want to maintain your position as much as possible. Okay, so if, let's say I'm falling to my right, and now my foot goes down. Each time you put your foot down, you have to recalibrate. 10 more seconds. You want to keep the foot on your ankle as long as possible. 2, let's put the other side, let's do the other leg. Take it off. Now, if you're having the foot up, it's a challenge, right? It is going to be a challenge. You could put your foot behind you and use it as like an anchor, but as a stability foot, or foot off. Either one is fine, but be careful of oops, I fell over, oops, I fell over. You want to stay on that leg. Again, that's a muscle memory, right? You want to tell yourself, okay, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm going to begin my standing leg balance work. Put it down, other side. Let's do it again. This time, the foot could be on your knee, again, parallel, or anywhere comfortable. I'm on my left leg, so I'm putting my left hand on the surface. My other arm is going to be on my hip. Okay, as I said before about the ball work we were on, that's a proprioceptive exercise that we were just on. Now we're standing on one leg. They're similar. Okay, 2, put it down, other side. You're asking, well, why is this similar? That's a good question. Put your right hand on the bar or surface. It's because when you're standing on one leg, you're trying to figure out your balance. When we were on that ball a minute ago, you're trying to figure out the balance on your back and your pelvis. Both of it works your core. Both of it works your proprioceptive work, but in a different location, right? In a different prop. 2, and down. Now the last thing, and I just said this before about progression, each of this is a progression. So I'm going to challenge you on this balance a little bit. So you're going to take your right foot off, and both hands are going to be on the hips. We're going to plie and stretch on that standing leg. So you're going to plie 1 and stretch. Plie 2 and stretch. Again, I'm going slow. And the reason why I'm going, oh, see, I almost fell over, but I didn't put my foot down, did I? The reason I'm going slow is because I want to be in control of my body and my mind. It's a mind-body control. 5 more. Up. 4 more. Up. 3 more. Up. 2 more. And up. Last time. And up. Let's put the leg down. Let's do the other side. Hands on the bar or surface first. Leg off. Find that balance. Hands on your hips. Begin. 1. Up. 2. Up. 3. So it's a real, I feel my feet, my ankles, all the way up to my hips. My abdominals are helping with my balance. So now I'm not hunched forward, I'm chest lifted. 4 more as I do this exercise. 3, 2, 1, and release. So let's take the right leg back and let's take a stretch of the calves. This always feels good. After that, let's bring it in. Let's do the other side. 2 and 1. And let's go ahead and bring it in. Good. Okay, let's do one more prop for this sequence here. So I'm going to take my bar away. I'm going to put it back. I'm going to get my mat out. And I'm going to use the big ball. It's a great stretch. And it does, the thing about the big ball, this particular thing I'm about to give you, you do go upside down. I mean, your upper body's over the ball, so there's a little bit of that. So you can, variation in it, meaning that if you don't want to go all the way upside down feeling, you don't need to do that. So we're going to just kind of be on this ball here. I have to start at the edge of the mat, and then I walk myself out slowly with control. I roll down this way. Now, I'm going to start with my head on top of the ball, almost like I'm sitting down. Now this is where the upside down comes in. You can just stay here. It does feel good, actually. So, kind of push yourself or roll. Let the ball roll. Lift your chest up. You're in a nice open position. Then I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to let my head hit the ball, stabilize on the ball. And I'm going to put my pelvis down. I'm going to do that 2 more times. 1. Upper body. And back. Again. Back. Really feel everybody. One thing about fitness, exercising, it feels good. Not only on my mind, but my body, and how I can think about, as I go over time, my body working, feeling certain muscles, stretching, and bring it in. I'm going to sit down on the floor to release. What a wonderful sequence there. So I'm going to take this ball away. Okay. What a nice way to use different props, right? From the chair, use our weights there. Remember, we did the arms. We got on the mat and we did some cobras. Stayed on the mat, had the ball with the weights. We did this in progression. We had them standing on one leg, we did the bridges. So that is just one sort of example how different props can challenge your mind and how muscle memory can change. But it's muscle memory, right? No matter what prop you use, you do it again, over and over again, it's going to get easier, you're going to want more.